Hey, dude. Hey, guys. Oh, wait, just a sec. Okay, we're gonna see if that transition worked. It probably looks really dumb, but now I have to leave it in. I just wanted to get ready first before I talk to you anymore. I think I look pretty good today for having a horrible mask knee. I just spent 2 weeks in Arizona helping my mom. She was deathly ill from COVID. Hi, Mom, if you're watching. Love you. Glad you're still here. It was real touch and go there for a minute. I literally bought a plane ticket with like 24-hour notice when it was determined that there's nothing else they can do. And if she doesn't heal, she's on a ventilator. So I rushed on over and I spent 2 weeks helping with the family and then helping my mom when she got home. So I'm still trying to catch up on life around here. It's been crazy. I'm putting on shoes right now. These are my favorite Steve Madden boots, and it's finally that time of year. It's October 2nd. It's still 75 degrees outside today, but we're gonna wear boots anyway because it's time. It's just time. I love them. I am headed downtown right now. We're gonna meet up, Vincent and I, and go to a restaurant. I don't know where. Some French restaurant probably. I feel like steak and wine. Sounds good. So I'll do something like that. Let's see. Make sure my pants look good. This is an awful angle. Hi, Goosey. Let's come to check it out. Yeah. This is the cat's first winter, too, so they have a lot of new things to experience, like me wearing boots. Okay, here we go. This is my outfit. Kind of an impromptu date night outfit. Just some trousers from Anthro, from when I used to work there, like little boot cut. They have like cool little pattern on them. And this top, literally from Ross Jr. section. I don't even know. And then these boots. And there we go. And then I got this jacket at Target on clearance for $15. Isn't it so cute? So I'm gonna wear that in case I get cold. I'll probably film on my phone. I don't think I'm gonna bring the camera. I probably won't film much at all because I'm just gonna be eating dinner with Vincent. But I'll let you know where we go. And then we got stuff to talk about. It's been a long time. This is vlog 90. Seriously, like number 6 vlog 90 I've tried to film. It just like things kept changing and I kept not knowing what I wanted to talk about, and then it felt like I wasn't talking about anything at all, and like that's boring. So anyway, thank you for your patience. Thank you for letting me take this break. We have our life figured out now, so big things are coming. As you saw, cats. Here's their Instagram handle. You can go look at more pictures of them if you feel like it. We got them in June, and they were little tiny 2-pound 8-week-old kittens, and now they're massive. They're 9 pounds at 6 months, so they're huge chunker babies. I love them to death, but they're huge. You're a good boy. Okay, cool. So, see you back here. We'll show you the restaurant and then see you back here to talk later. Okay, that was bad transition. We're rusty, guys. We're rusty. Here we go. Steak. And wine. Oh, no.
Bye-bye.
He's gone. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, guys.
Hello.
So the last thing that they saw was when we went out to eat.
Oh, bar tabac. Okay.
Yeah, it was so fun. We haven't done that in a long time. We decided we're only doing that like once a month, so every month we get to pick a spot to go to.
And
I don't know why I feel nervous. I just feel like I don't want to like talk too much. You start.
So, I don't know if Emma told you, but we have some big plans.
No, I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But it'll be in the title of the video, so you'll already...
You probably guessed
you
at that
know.
point then. We decided to make a big change in our lifestyle and...
We actually turn off the AC.
Yes.
Because it'll be loud. Sorry, I just realized that. Okay.
So, like, there you go. We decided to make a massive change in our lifestyle because we just realized we don't really have everything we need to fully live the New York lifestyle as we want to live it. You know, just living downtown, having an almost unlimited budget to go to all the restaurants and stuff like that. We're just, I don't know, kind of like,
It's kind of like, I mean, it's probably what most people experience in New York. It's just, maybe it's taking me longer to get there. I don't know. I was describing it to Vincent. Like, I just feel like the first time I moved to New York, it was like full of adventure and it felt really exciting. And now New York feels like home, which is wonderful. Like, it's great to feel at home where you are, but it doesn't have like that same kind of like excitement. And obviously also COVID, like we've lived most of our time in New York with COVID. Like, it was literally, we moved here in March 2019. So we had like about a year here before COVID, and it's been
that's
COVID
wild.
ever since. Yeah.
That's wild to me.
So by the time our lease is up, end of February 2022, in 5 months, we'll have been here for 3 years, and we'll also have been married almost 2 additional years. Our 5-year anniversary will be in May, and we just like, yeah, we've been feeling like we want a little adventure, and really like our life, like budgetarily, we're kind of like where we are, and like we're comfortable, like we're in the black most months, but we're not like growing, and that's kind of important when you're in your 20s. But also just like for life, I think getting pets has changed a lot. You know, our cats, we want them to have more space, and we like hanging out at home more too because they're here. So that kind of changes like the home dynamic. So
Yeah.
anyway,
And then we decided, like we're just researching options.
yeah, trying to figure out like how to cut our budget and still enjoy life.
Yeah, and so.
And it's like, why are we going to cut a budget and stay in New York too,
Yeah,
right?
so we were thinking maybe moving away from New York, maybe
Yeah.
New Jersey, maybe Georgia, something like that, or even buying a house and then doing all the research and realizing that we would be much better off putting down 20% on a home instead of going the minimum route and having to pay all the extra stuff you need to pay.
Because then it's like we're paying the same amount as we are to rent here in New York, but we don't get New York. It's like all the same costs without the benefits.
So since we don't have that 20% down to put a down payment on the house anywhere, we're just, well, we need to move anyway. We don't really want to rent anything for the same price and be outside of New York. So we decided to do something completely radical. Get out of New York, buy a van, and get into van life, baby!
Yeah. I was telling my cousin, they're moving soon too, and they've lived in New York in the past. So we were just talking about it, and I was describing it to her like doing things that are really kind of crazy and hard kind of like is my comfort zone when I think about like all the things I've done in my life. And I think being here and being kind of like housewife-ish, not being the breadwinner, staying in the same place this long, this is the longest I've stayed in one place since I was literally like in high school. I'm just like, this is outside of my comfort zone actually. I'm like really ready for something that's kind of a little bit more adventure geared. And also, thanks COVID for this, because we both are totally remote and like we both can work remote and make money remotely, and I just feel like we also need to take advantage of that. So van life, at least for a while, is going to be great. So what does that entail for our life and content as far as that goes? Basically the next 5 months will be getting ready to leave. So there'll be plenty to cover there. I will continue to do like cross stitch and whatever else during that time. Vincent still does all of his French stuff, and he'll be doing that when we're on the road also. And then come March 1st, we're out of here, and we'll be literally just buying a van and renovating it and getting out, living who knows where. That's like the fun part of it. So yeah, we're both super excited. This is like a big change, massive change. Especially when you think like we were originally considering upgrading to like more space, and now we're massively downgrading space. Yeah, but it's temporary unless we end up loving it. We're leaving room, whether we love it or hate it. It'll just be temporary. If we love it, great. It can be a lifestyle. We don't know where we want to live. The whole point of van life is to be able to like tour the entire country, see everything, experience everything, so that we can get an idea of where we want to be. I just think we're doing a disservice if we don't like
Yeah, 'cause
actually
I mean-
go look at towns
I mean,
and cities.
We know
before
a
we
little
move.
bit of the East Coast. We know some of the West Coast in Arizona, but
There's so
the
much we
rest-
haven't seen. So yeah, it's perfect for like figuring out where we might actually want to settle down, and it's really fun content. So anyway, along those lines, I am planning on sharing like the nitty gritty, everything. Watch it or don't. I don't care. I enjoy making content, so that's exciting. I know that there's been a long gap, but this has kind of been why. It's been, I think, about 4 months since I last posted a video on YouTube, and thanks so much for hanging out, subscribing, even though I haven't posted anything new. You guys are awesome. If you're new here, welcome. There's plenty more to watch. Go back and watch all the old vlogs to like goose to find out more of like our life and stuff, because it's too much for one video and a lot of you have already seen it. But yeah, so I'm excited to like get going again on that. This feels like doable. I think I was just feeling so like restless and bored with New York. Like the restrictions simultaneously, the non-restrictions, like it wasn't a good time. I don't know. I still need to maybe dissect like why I'm feeling that way a little bit more, but
yeah. Point
this
is,
feels good.
we're both feeling a little restless, and I
Yeah.
think that, you know, like we when we got married and when we were dating and stuff like that, we were thinking like, what would you want to do when you're retired? Oh, hello.
Goosey. You can't.
And you know, just we ended up talking about touring the U.S., buying a camper, doing all that kind of stuff, and then we just revisited that subject not long ago and decided like, wait a minute, like if we want to truly enjoy this, we need to do that in the end of our 20s / in our 30s, because
Before we end up with even more bills,
Exactly.
right? Like,
And-
we actually are on the precipice of also having way less bills. We've been working, ever since we got married, we've been working on paying off, like, all of my credit card debt and, like, school loans and all of that stuff we've just been working on paying down. And literally, come January or February, we'll be done with like the $13,000 in credit card debt that I had from my college days, and from us getting married. So we're really excited about that, and this feels kind of like a fun celebration of like having more free income, is being able to do something fun and radical with it.
yeah. So, planning on living our best life and jumping into this adventure, because there's no better time for it than now. So what up?
Yeah, if you guys followed me because I live in New York City, I don't know why, if you did, because I literally mostly haven't been able to do any very New York City-ish things. But if you did, sorry. We still got a few more months of it, but
I mean, like
I'm
knowing
really excited
people
for
that
something
followed you
else.
from the beginning, like you were in France and you moved to the
that's
West
true.
and you moved to New
Okay,
York. Like,
it's
come
fine.
on.
I hope you're here for me and not New York, because
We.
I mean, if you are, then just unsubscribe. Because it's going to be mostly like open roads and forests for a little while.
Who would have won that?
I don't know. That sounds fun to me. And yeah, so also, I don't know if you are wondering this, but if you are, I'll mention also cats, of course, will be coming with us. We are making sure to design our van with everything that they're going to need. They're also harness trained. They have microchips. They're fully up to date on all vaccines and flea treatments and everything. And they've got our info on collars and harnesses. And yeah, I think that they're going to do just fine. They're both curious.
Taking them with us.
Yeah, they'll come everywhere with us. We're also going to be like making sure the van is climatized with like good airflow and whatever else. We're leaving space to install an AC later if we end up staying in warmer climates more, so that they can be comfortable. Like, cat comfort is our priority always. We love them. They're our babies. So in case you're wondering, yes, cats are 100% part of this plan. Always and forever. They are our babies. We love them. We're a family, the four of us. So yeah, we're going to make it work with them too. I think they're going to do great. The one thing they don't have a lot of experience with is cars, but I think they'll be okay with it. They're okay with all of the noises, like the city noises, the construction noises that are always around our apartment. They do really good walking in the forest parks and all of that, so I think they'll be fine. It might be an adjustment, but they're young enough. They're only 6 months old right now, so they're young enough that like I think it'll be
We
good.
can make it work right.
But yeah, that is definitely something that we're like considering. If you have any tips for that, or you know, if you have any ideas on how to make it even more comfortable for them, let us know. And also, as far as what you might want to see, as we embark on this journey, like I said, I'll show you all the nitty gritty that we think of as we think of it, but I'm sure that crowdsourcing is like gonna give us even more ideas and you know, troubleshooting early on.
Yes.
So, yeah, cool.
No.
Okay.
And we didn't jump into this thing because of Gabby Petito.
No,
We
that
decided
happened
that
right
before.
after we decided, and then everyone's mentioned it, just so you know.
Oh my god.
Yes, we're very aware.
Yeah.
We'll be careful.
I don't plan on
It's like
just,
a worst timing.
putting you off of your
We love each
home.
other.
Yeah.
We're married.
And that's
We're
that's
good.
another thing that we realized. Like, you know, some people are just like, oh wow, are you going to be able to live like in close quarter like
We've
that
already done it.
in France?
We lived in a
I
180
mean-
square foot apartment in France. If you want to see that, you can go back to my very old vlogs of us in France. Like, we've done it. We're good. And this will be fun because I realized too, it's like, I was really kind of wanting to nest. Like, I just feel like I want a backyard and I wanted to like design a home and have something that like we owned that we could put our, you know, heart into a little bit.
Mhm.
And this is like a great kind of downsized version of that, where like it's ours and we get to design it, we get to build it, and we get to make it exactly what we want.
Yeah.
But it's like financially on a much smaller scale, and it gives us so much more flexibility, which is really cool. So yeah, I think
Voila.
it'll fill all my needs and desires, and it'll give us a break from New York City. It's been simultaneously really good and really bad to be here with COVID, and yeah, I think
Indeed.
we're really excited. So yeah, there's the news. I know this is like totally out of left field, but that's why I've had this YouTube break. We were just trying to figure out like what we want to do with life, and it was like something I couldn't talk about until we figured it out, and that makes vlogs really boring when it's just like, here's my breakfast and here I am doing laundry, and it's like nothing like substantial to share. So now we've got that, which I'm so excited about. So content will be coming regularly, and yeah, that's it for this vlog. We've talked plenty. So we're gonna go make dinner. We just started Every Plate again because it saves us money. It's like $50 a week for 4 meals for the two of us. So that's a better deal than
Take out.
New York City food, New York City grocery store food or takeout. So we're doing that again. We're gonna do Every Plate meal tonight. What are we doing tonight? Barbecue
Smoky
meatballs
barbecue meatloaves.
Pork chops.
Meatloaves and zucchini and sweet potato.
Ooh, okay, that sounds good. So we're gonna go do that. And if you like this video, don't forget to like it. And yeah, catch you in the next one with all of the more details about what we're doing.
Oui.
Yep.
Bye bye.
What? Okay, here's what we got. We got a couple different kinds of cheese. This one is a triple cream. This is a truffle goat cheese. We got my favorite garlic and lemon olives, some fruit. We got this really good looking salami.